Eh? I picked you guys, so let's see what happens, eh? You call me for not picking you guys.
I
Can't hear anything. All right. Welcome to the Division 6 championship matchup between the 9-1 Fiddlers and the 8-2 Demons. He is Iggy. I am Brent, ready to call this game. Quick preview right here. The Demons, the big thing against them in the regular season, they had a good record, right? They finished as the number 2 seed in Group B, the number 6 seed overall in Division 6. They didn't beat anybody really during the regular season. They took advantage of a lot of their soft opponents, but they lost in the big games.
Yeah.
So far in the postseason, they proved that wrong. They beat the Cavaliers of Rohan, not the toughest team, but then they knocked off Fire and Blood, and last week the top seed, the number 1 seed in Skull. Switching sides to meet Fiddlers, 9-1 record. They were the 2nd seed overall in all of Division 6 and the number 1 team in Group C. They beat everybody pretty much, only one loss in the regular season. But then come the playoffs, all ball forfeited their game. They beat a Pigeon squad. Last week in the semis, Pigeons were missing their starting quarterback and Anthony Del Pescio,
right.
so they haven't really had to face anybody in this
Right.
postseason, right? So one team's answered the bell. You have the team, not to any fault of their own, they haven't had a chance really to answer the bell. So now it's going to be the opportunity to do exactly that. What kind of game are you expecting?
Yeah, I mean, given that context, that's going to be really what you want to see. How do the Meat Fiddlers deal with a ready-to-go Demon squad here? We're going to find out. We're ready to go here. Let's do it. We're ready to rock and roll.
I can tell you right now, the Demons, I read the articles for this division, and so they got at me throughout the regular season, especially a buddy of mine on their team, Neil Wright. I haven't picked them in too many games, and I called them out for their soft schedule or the handling of tougher opponents on their schedule. So they want to make it be known that they're going to come on here and get the W. Let's see what happens here. Demons starting with the ball. Max Gannett, QB of the year, leads his offense onto the field. Let's see what they do. Opening drive. Switching receivers, going from a stack to a base formation, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Here we go, opening snap. Gannett has it. He goes to his right. He's being pushed there. Pass over the middle. Quick tackle there. So small pickup there by Neil Wright.
Yeah, tackled, I believe, by Joe Santucci there for a quick 2-yard gain. A mirrored play, meaning quick outs from your slots and flies from your wides. A little pressure there shown by Leo Diokomakos rushing here. Max, like you said, the quarterback of the year in Max Gannett.
Yeah, so second and about, I want to say 8 here, yeah. Gannett, a quick pass over the middle, a little dump off. Santucci misses the tackle, but coming over to make it there is Mastrangelo. It's a good tackle right there. Number 8 with the reception, and that's Zakarchi. Pardon me, some of these names.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to take it a second or two to pronounce them properly. I'm going to say properly. I'm speaking properly.
Yeah,
That's
so
Archie.
what you're seeing here, just Demons getting into the rhythm of the game, taking it short, but don't be fooled. Max Gannett does like hitting that deep ball. Let's see what they come here on 3rd and about 5 yards.
Gannett gets the snap, fakes it to the right. Now he's going over the middle. He has a man open deep. Caught! Touchdown! Down at the 1.
Yeah, as a nice grab in the air from a post down the middle of the field, goes and high points the ball there, does make contact with the ground, gets touched or is near a defender that's around him. So they correctly called it here. The referee crew down at the 1-yard line for the Demons in prime position to take a lead in this game.
Yeah, we saw the defender back. Looks like he was trying to jump up and make a back down, but he couldn't.
We have trips left here from the Demon formation.
So first and goal opportunity right here, opening drive of the game. Gannett gets a snap. He looks to his left. He goes to his right now, being flushed there. Pass over the middle, goes off a couple of hands. Caught. Touchdown.
Ooh, that was a bit of a risky throw on the run. Eventually got it to his receiver there for the touchdown, the early 6-0 lead for the Demons.
So nice catch right there. Trying to get to the number.
Yeah, numbers on the front side of the Demons' shirts are not going to be very beneficial for us here as we have their backside to us.
Now, so it looks like it's number 9, but I'm looking at the roster.
Yep.
They don't have a number 9 on their roster, though.
Well, so, that's on them for wearing different numbers. We want to do you a service by getting your name, wear the same number you wore all season,
yeah,
please.
So come and let us know.
Yeah, for those who are watching and playing a little later.
Trips to the right. And it gets flushed there. 1 point convo. Pass over the middle, and it's caught. We had Neil Wright with the catch.
Mm-hmm.
So Neil Wright, he actually came up a little gimpy there after that touchdown. Saw him kind of limping back to the huddle.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that's his running style. He does look a little limping just a little, but maybe that's how he runs. Either way, 7-0 lead for the Demons. How do the Meat Fiddlers respond? That's going to be on quarterback Manny Bazogias. That confidence that he had during the regular season, had his best regular season as a quarterback, finally hitting over 100 QBR during the regular season. His best season at quarterback. Let's see how confident he comes and drives down the field.
Yeah, Biogi is a leader on both sides of the ball for his team. He gets a snap. He looks to his left, and that's exactly where he goes. Quick dump off in the flats. Caught on the hook route right there. That was number 7, Daniel Mastrangelo.
Yeah, simple. I like it. Get 6 yards on your first down off a simple hook play. Just read who's dropping deep from the Demon side and hit one of your hooks there.
Fiddlers now on second down. Second and about 3 right here. So a lot of options open right now for Bazogias.
Mm-hmm.
What are you calling right here, Iggy? Second and short.
Just get a first down. He might even run here. Yeah.
And he does just that. Out of the playbook of Iggy. Gets that scramble, picks up about 4 yards, more than enough for the first.
Yeah, exactly. Manny Bazogias in prior seasons would have looked to immediately run. You could tell there that slight hesitation, his eyes downfield. He was always looking past first. And if that option never opens up, he's more than comfortable running it, and they're picking up a first down. But all to say, he's become more of a pocket passer this season, always with his eyes downfield and taking the run only when it's given to him.
So we see a couple members of Mutation. They're our first game there to kick off the action. Yeah, winning the 6D championship. Pass over the middle is caught, taken down immediately right there. So good, nice catch right there. So I wanted to ask you about Leo Diakumakos.
Yeah.
He's been one of the MVPs of this team so far this season, or at least in the postseason, I should say.
Yeah.
He's been coming up with a number of big catches and big plays even on defense as well.
Yeah, he's that versatile two-way player that has, alongside Manny Bazogias, the most experience on this team. Playing back, I believe, spring 2021 with Melons was their first season. So he has a lot of speed, a lot of shiftiness that you'll see on display.
Pass right here to the left, wide open, nice catch, bring it in. Oh, couldn't get the defender to miss the tackle, but a nice catch nonetheless there by number 7, Mastrangelo. So we've called his name a couple of times here this afternoon.
Yeah, on a wheel route, delayed on a lazy wheel route, and Manny Bazogias very well looking to the right side of the field and coming back to his left side on a late developing wheel route. You could see wide open there, and you know, wheel plays don't have to always be touchdown plays. Look, gaining 15 yards is great in FPF. You're now in the red zone, right on the edge of the red zone, 7 yards out, first and goal. This is going to be clutch for maybe for the entire game. If they don't punch this in and they get to the 1 or 2 yard line, watch this to be a critical series already in this game.
Bazogias gets the ball, gets flushed to his right. He throws it there. Oh, and that pass just off the receiver's hand. No, I think they're calling a sack, actually.
Oh, wow. Look, you have challenge plays in the FPF finals. I don't know if that's worth challenging, but, I'm not sure that's a sack. That that look like a tie.
Yeah, look at the tie, which usually goes to the quarterback.
Usually goes to the quarterback. There's the option to challenge. It doesn't look like they're going there. As a quarterback, you got to be focused. You got to know, am I challenging it, yes or no? And if not, go on, move on to the next play. Think about the play call. Manny Bazogia is very concentrated in the huddle here.
Would you challenge that right now? Because I'm thinking it's a little early in the game for that. And again, the receiver dropped the ball.
Too
right?
early.
So, I mean,
yeah, if it's a touchdown, then you might want to.
Bazogia gets it now. After the sack, being flushed to his right again, he throws that one away. So great pressure being provided there by number 2, Liam Delgadis, or Delgadis, pardon me, if you will.
Mm-hmm. And Leo Diacomac was looking to the skies, saying like, "Hey, come on, give me a chance at that ball." But honestly, that's a good incomplete pass because he's Bazogias is off his back foot, coming to the other side, kind of throwing on the run slightly. That's a very difficult pass to be accurate on. And if you're not accurate and it's closer to Leo, it might actually be closer to a defender and could have been an interception. So the fact that it was that far out, it's either got to be a pass that goes through your receiver or is out of bounds.
I tell you what, that's a smart play by Bazogias because don't forget, Jeremy Methot. Let me finish my thought after this play here. Going to the end zone, Bazogias pass over the middle, off the hands of the receiver, almost picked off. It bounces off the turf, incomplete.
Yeah, I like the patience there, letting the rusher come all the way to Manny Bazogias, waiting for any late developing route to get open. Just that simple hook over the middle got there, and just over the outstretched hands of his receiver. This is 4th and goal from about 15, 14 yards out. So, I don't know, drop back a second quarterback. I'm not sure if Manny's seen that in his offense or his receivers have seen that or have the confidence to throw a ball out and not in his hands. I wouldn't run anything wheels or late developing like double outs or anything like that. You're a little too far out for that. You got to have concepts that beat a zone deep into the end zone.
So Fiddlers 2 for 2 in the red zone coming into this game. Can they make it 3 for 3? Caught. Nope. Knocked away. Great defensive play there. Coming over at the last second here. Behem Shabin. They're making the play. The receiver was open, but the ball just a little too long in the air there.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's looking the other way, and great defensive play. He is open. I would have preferred the receiver to do a comeback on the goal line, and that means you have those 2 extra yards could have been the difference between that PD and a touchdown. I'm not sure if that was a miscommunication on the route or the actual play call. I would have ran a comeback right to the goal line and put it to the outside where a defender has a lot more trouble getting to the ball. But here we go with the second Demon series.
Yeah, second series. They're already up 7-0. The defense made a huge stop there to get the ball back. Pass on to the flats. That's caught. And tackle a little bit there. Going to the sideline. Nice little lick there laid out by Dario Brown, number 4.
Yeah, but on the quick out, honestly, this is that's tough. I was almost going to say that's an offensive charge because the defender had his feet planted, but that wasn't actually the case. His feet were in a little bit in motion. Even though this is a non-contact league, that's the type of contact that kind of slides for both teams.
And that gets the pass on second down, goes to the flat. He hits right. He's tackled after a small gain there by Mastrangelo.
Yeah, just for a 1-yard gain. That's twice now in 2 series that the Demons go short on first and second down. The tendency was that they went deep on the third down play. Let's see if that holds true, or if they go short and try to pick up the first down, maybe with a sideline pass or any deep in right on that first down.
So third down now. Third and about 6, maybe 7 here. And Gannett, he's going to run. He can do that extremely well. Goes to his left, now to his right. And good tackle right there by Santucci in the open field. 4th down now coming up. So
wow.
That's only a gain of about 2 yards right there. So this is setting up, actually, right here, about 4th and either a long 4 or a short 5 right here.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't give the option for Max Gannett to run. I thought the pickup was actually a little closer. I thought this was going to be a 4th and 1, 4th and 2 situation. Not the case. This is now is a critical down in the game because of the fact that Fiddlers were stopped on their past series.
On 4th down so far in the postseason, the Demons are 2 for 7. Pass to the right. That's caught.
I think he's short.
The tackle, that is short for sure. That's a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards. And an injured player though.
Ooh, Leo Diokamakus down as a rusher, holding
I think
his
that's
hamstring. Maybe his Achilles tendon. Doesn't look good. He is rolling on the ground. Rightfully so. The officials here take an official's timeout just to block things out here for a second.
Now, again, we just finished calling a game where there was 5 players. I don't see anybody else on the Meat Fiddlers sideline.
No, they are
now.
the flat 6 here, and if it doesn't look like Leo's going to be able to stay in the game. He's limping off. He looks like he's out.
Yeah, he started grabbing at his hamstring right away. That is not a good sign for him. And again, as I talked about, he's been one of the best players for this team in this postseason. He's had 3 sacks already in this postseason, right? He has a touchdown as a receiver. A huge playmaker. So that's a big hole right now in this Meat Fiddlers lineup.
Oh, yeah. And even though, look, you got the stop, you're on your second offensive series here. Manny Bazogis is going to have to play an even better game now. Offensively, he cannot afford a turnover. One turnover, because you're already down 7 points. One turnover, and this game is almost all but over. So Manny Bazogis is really going to have to be careful with the football.
So now, I mean, obviously, being overshadowed was the fact that even though the player got hurt, defense made a stop, right?
Yep.
They made a stop, and it's before midfield. So this is good field position right here.
Exactly.
For the Meat Fiddlers, right? They didn't get it done in their first drive, but now they get a reprieve here. They get a chance to get on the board here. So we're going to have to see what they're going to do. And again, now down only 5 players in total on this offense. That hill's a little higher to climb right now. But if you want to have someone in your corner to have that shot, Manny Bazogis is the guy to have.
Yeah, exactly. You want that leadership to shine here.
Bazogis, gets the snap. He looks to his left. He's going deep. He has a man open. Nice defensive play at the last second coming over. And again, that's Shebane coming over, number 10, making the play. Yeah,
he's a great defender. He has that long, outstretched reach. You know that he's going to be one of your deep cover personnel. So Manny Bazogis is going to have to run concepts that stretch the field to put Ibrahim in a deep position in coverage and then hit that intermediate. So those fly 10 out and then with your snapper rolling left and then choose 1, 2, or 3 deep, intermediate, or short for to hit.
Second and long now. High snap. Bazogis settles it down. He goes to his left, now to his right. He's going to run. No, he looks to pass. Nice catch there on the sideline.
Oh, wow.
Getting in the bounce, but getting 2 feet in before he went out. That was number 9. Yeah, Kevin Scalia. So Scalia was their leading receiver this season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, second leading receiver, I should say, 278 yards, 8 touchdowns. He hasn't done that much, though, in the postseason so far.
Yeah, but coming up clutch there with a really nice sideline grab, just getting his 2 feet in bounds, moving the chains for this team. They needed that because I believe it would have been a 3rd or a 4th and long situation. That would have been real tough. This is 1st and goal here inside the red zone. No run.
So the center Scalia there, he snaps it back after picking up the first. Oh, sack there. Bazogis is taken down by Del Gedis. A nice play right there. Second sack of the game by number 2 for the Demons.
Yeah, and as you know, you don't want to get negative yardage on any play, honestly. But if there's a play, it's on first down that you want it. You have 3 more downs to recover. They're now 1st and goal from the 15-yard line, and it's still red zone. Manny Bazogis needs to remember that because even though the cone looks like it's outside of the red zone, you once you enter red zone, you can no longer exit red zone. You're always in that red zone situation. So he needs to be mentally aware that he cannot run here.
So Bazogis at midfield. He waits a snap. He gets it. He looks to his left. He's flushed there. Now to his right, to his left again. Looking to set his feet and make a throw. He does, and he throws it away. That's actually a smart decision right there.
Ooh, luckily there was... Ooh, that is close. You and I know that was thrown to nowhere just to avoid a sack. Could have been called for intentional grounding. Was there a receiver in the area? There was about 7, 8, maybe 10 yards between the receiver and the sideline, but otherwise, yes, smart play from Manny Bazogis not to take another sack.
Yeah, the fact that you're going back and forth right there, obviously, I think a penalty should have been thrown, but I think the referees there, the officials giving him a little bit of a break right there. I guess you can maybe make the argument that there was someone kind of in the area. Mm-hmm. But again, for all the young rushers out there, Del Gedis, is showing you how to rush. He's taking away the angles from the quarterback.
Absolutely.
Passer to the flats. Good tackle. Nice tackle right there So the catch made by number 9 there, and Scalia again. But that was a good tackle, though, out in the open field. That's number 6, so Kang Lee. I've had a chance to watch a couple of games from him this season. He's aggressive. He plays with a little bit of an edge. He might get a penalty here and there for necessary roughness, but he brings the physicality, and he's a good tackler right there. He's smart, too.
Yeah, showing you exactly the steady hands, showing no nerves, because if he gets loose, that receiver will get to the 5-yard line and make it a lot more manageable for this 4th down situation. Yes, he's a very good defender in the flats, much like Ibrahim is in the deeps.
Dominican Republic.
So at least a couple of yards, though, for Brazil gets in his offense. He gets the snap now, goes to his left. Nice move on the rusher. Whoever committed there. Pass it in zone, caught. Oh! No, second one, it's caught on the deflection. Touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Ryan Casey, I'm sure that's how they drew it up. Ryan Casey with the touchdown right there.
Yeah, because Kevin Scalia was open as well. He dropped that touchdown pass. Luckily, got enough hands on it to propel it into the hands of his other receiver. Hey, look.
Pardon me, Mr. Angelo.
Pardon me. Yeah, definitely. Whether it's one or the other, it's 6 points on the board for Meat Fiddlers, going for 1 point here, trying to tie the game. It's great. A bit unexpected. You thought it was going to be a turnover on downs, turns into a touchdown. Good for Meat Fiddlers here.
Looking to make it 7-7 on a 1-point combo. 2 guys open and a sack once again. So the 1-point combo is no good. So a 7-6 lead now for the Demons over the Meat Fiddlers.
Yeah, one thing you can never really prepare for when you're down to 5 players are red zone concepts and red zone plays. The dynamic really switches when you go from 6 players down to 5 at receiver, especially red zone plays that are specifically drawn up to create 2-on-1 situations. Without a receiver running a route, it really breaks the play entirely, and it's going to be a lot more difficult for Meat Fiddlers to hit their converts. If this is a close game, watch for the converts to be a big factor.
So Gannett, he's going deep right away, man, wide open. Not sure how you get that open, but making a catch and being tackled around the 10-yard line there by Master Angelo.
Yeah,
making the catch is Zayden Kungyu.
Yeah, Master Angelo just got caught looking at the quarterback. He had deep responsibility. He's just looking at Max Gannett, never looking behind his shoulder to see if anyone's dropping down. I would prefer him take an outside shade perspective. Just if he wants to keep his eyes on the quarterback, stay on the sideline, get a shaded perspective, and that way you would see the receiver on the wide coming down at you, and then you back up, and that's all you had to do. He didn't do it again. Watch for it again on the sideline there.
The trips to the right there by the Demons offense, and that's where Gannett rolls. Passes. That's picked off! Santucci with the pick, and he's tackled by Gannett. An awful pass right there by Gannett. I understand the concept. You want to make the ball go to your right, but Santucci was there the whole time.
And great defensive play.
But, 100%.
But what are you doing? Like, someone, again, this is like very much like the Division 6D final that we just covered here. Someone is going to be wide open on every single play. Do not force any ball that you don't have to. That wasn't the case there. Max Gannett, maybe the pressure of the finals coming at him. He clearly saw the wide open streak and go on the previous play. But here, forcing a ball like that, you really don't have to do that. Now the Meat Fiddlers have a good chance to move the ball. Let's see what Manny Bazogias can do.
See, that's the second big mistake, right, in this first half by the Demons. Let's see if it comes back to bite them at the end of the game. So here we go. Bazogias gets the ball. He goes to his right. Quick dump off. A couple of yards right there. Yeah, that's going to be flag guard. A little stiff arm there. I'd love to see that. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of the stiff arm. I can tell you that.
You'll see the stiff arm in Division 6 and maybe Division 5 you stop doing that. Yeah, that's just funny. First down was gained, though. Yeah, that's interesting to note. The first down was gained, and they're going to move 5 yards back after the first down. So it is a fresh set of downs for Meat Fiddlers.
So I'll tell you what, my first year playing flags, I just finished playing taco at Concordia. So I think it's 2006, 2007. And so Mocon, our own Mocon, he had a team, right? It was Montreal's finest. This is before Kevin Wyeth, who we played junior ball with. This is before him. It was at Kenmore. Keyshawn Thompson was on the team. A couple of the guys we played Chattagee Raiders with. And I remember we had a scrimmage before our first game. It was a week before. And I remember I laid a stiff arm into somebody in the open field. And I was so proud of myself. Good sack right there. Oh, so it looks like, they switched rushers
Switch
here.
At rusher, yeah.
So Russia switched. So again, that's number 9. Again, there's no number 9 on the roster.
Too
So, I mean, hey.
Oh, coming with huge velocity there. That's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that we're going to keep an eye out to see if Manny Bazogias can get maybe some leverage with a rusher rushing that fast at him.
And that's the thing about the Demons. I mean, they have 12 guys on the team. So not only does it make the team feel a little cheaper, but you could rotate guys in and out at different positions. And we've seen the speed. I like this team because they have a great mixture of speed and length on their roster.
Yeah, and that's being on display here for sure.
So Bazogias gets the snap now. He's looking to his left.
run,
He decides to
run.
run. Good call right there. He faked out the rush, and he's still going. Aiming to the right sideline. He's finally tackled.
Got about like 10, 12 yards there, so definitely that's definitely the right decision. The coverage was tight, and Demons maybe not expecting the run to come from Bazogias as the 5 plays in the first half have been whistled in now.
Yeah, so it looks like it's about 3rd and 7 right now. So don't forget in FPF we have 5 plays before the end of the first half and 5 plays, untimed plays before the end of the second half as well. The only time those 5 plays get waived, obviously in the second half, if the lead is by more than 15 points.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So 3rd down here is a big one. Let's see what Manny throws out here as a play call.
Would you say this is 4 down territory right here?
Yes.
Quick answer right there. Oh! And a huge drop right there by Scalia. He thought about where he was going with the ball before actually securing it in, and that almost led to an INT.
Yeah. Although, honest, you know what? If you, I hate punting, but if you do punt, since you're over the midfield, a punt would go to their own 1. That consumes a play as well. That would leave 3 plays for the Demons. Now, the thing is, you're playing a man down. So for me, it's always 4 down territory. Oh, they took a timeout. I don't like that call.
So every team in FEF has 2 timeouts a game, right? So, I mean, using one now, I agree with you. I don't agree with that either.
So there's a few things why we're both kind of sighing at the timeout. You need a timeout for the onside kick. You need a timeout to challenge as well. And, of course, why are we saying challenge? What does challenge mean? We have video replay in case any tightly contested call wants to be challenged by a team. They can do so. Calls can be overturned, reversed, or the play could could be stand as called on the field by the referees. But you need a timeout in order to use one of those challenges. Questionable decision. The timeout management is huge in FPF, and even more so in the finals. And I get it that it's a big play in to end the half. You want to maybe score, get the first down. I get it, but I don't love it. You should have been ready with a play call. Let's see what Manny can do here on 4th down as the snap comes.
So he just gets a snap. He looks to his left, and he's rolling there. Just escapes the sack. Picks up about a yard maybe.
I don't know. I don't. Man, I know you're down to 5 players, but especially if you're taking a timeout, you should have had a
better play than that.
A first, second, and third, something that really opens the field for you. I know the rusher's coming in hot, but then you double hut, have him go offside. Maybe if you call a timeout, it's because you want to tell your guys don't jump offside. Yeah. But that gives the Demons here the ball. They want to go quick.
So again, I guess a snap, a pass over to right. He wasn't aware there for a second. Turned around and the ball was already on him. Nice catch by him.
Yeah, that brings them to midfield with 2 plays remaining. 4-3. Yeah, there's 2 plays remaining from the half. Look, Gannett has the arm to get it. I think he's just gonna call like a simple all hooks here with the Meat Fiddlers defense super aggressive. Just let your receivers get some yards. Yeah, in the middle.
Pass over to right over the middle once again. He's tackled.
Great tackle, because if he misses that tackle, there's another 5, 6, 7 yards that they would have gotten to, would have brought them inside to the 12-yard line. Instead, they're at the 17 or so yard line. Oh no, and we have another
hurt. Yeah.
Oh no.
You can tell right away he made the tackle, and I can tell by the way he hit the turf. He rolled over. He was in pain. He tried to get back up, and right away he's going to the bench. So only 4 players right now.
You can't. So for the situational here, you can play 4 players once the game game has started and you're at 5. It's the fact that you start a game, a game cannot be started if you are 4 or less. But the fact that you are 5 to start, and then with 2 injuries, which is the case here, or if there was an OC, it is fine. You can play with 4 players on the field. This is dangerous territory. I would shade to the left here. They're going to jump ball.
Going to the end zone, and it's off of the hands of the intended receiver. And you know what? I got to tell you, that's the end of the first half. That is not a good passer by Gannett. He goes where the majority of the defenders were, on the left side of the field. They had 2 defenders there with 2 or 3 receivers, right?
Yeah.
You can tell even Neo right there, he had his hands on his head, like, what are we doing? You go to the right, you have a one-on-one matchup, or you go over the middle of the field, you have someone pretty much almost wide open.
I mean, you're playing 6 against 4. There's a lot of room in the end zone. Even if you drop a second quarterback, maybe they're not comfortable with that, fine. But my God, run a concept where they have to defend the whole field. Run a go with a post, or run 2 hooks on the goal line, and then a corner route from your snapper, and then 2 hooks there. I mean, there's so many options available to you when you're playing 6-on-4. You're right. I don't like just throwing a jump ball. The jump ball isn't necessarily gonna get you much, and it didn't there.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, again, as the saying goes, common sense isn't so common, but it's all right. So we get to the halftime right now. 7-6 lead right now for the Demons over the Meat Fiddlers.
Yeah.
Meat Fiddlers, they started off with 6. They were down to 5. Now they're down to 4. What do they have to do again? Only down by 1 point, surprisingly. What do the Meat Fiddlers have to do to find a way to tread water and come out of here with the W?
Slow the game down. Pick up a first down, and don't pick up anything more. Do not pick up 17-yard gains if you have the chance. Go out of bounds at the 11-yard line, like 11 after an 11, 12-yard gain, because you need to milk this clock. The more time that the Demons have the ball in their hands is just increases the odds that they're going to score 6 on you, because you can't defend the entire field. We're going to see if, look, it looks like they're down to 5 for the rest of the game. Can their player who rolled their ankle there at the end, is it, serious enough to put him out for the game, or can he come back? Either way, they really need to slow this game down.
Again, as we talked about earlier, right? Earlier in this first half, Leo Diacomancos, their leading receiver, he left the game due to injury. He already has his jersey off. He's on the sideline. I was watching him on the sideline. You can just tell the frustration. His head is hanging low. His afternoon at least is over. We're going to have to see for Daniel Mastrangelo, right? He got injured with about 5-6 players remaining in the first half as well. And again, this is a team who's already without Jack Tesseri, one of their good two-way players, and Ryan McNeil as well, right? Yeah. So again, the second game in a row where we see a short-handed team. Yeah. Switching sides now, if you're the Demons, I mean, listen, they're a cocky team, right? They came in here feeling brass, and rightfully so. They played some great ball, and again, we've tracked their playoff journey and what they've done. What do they have to do to keep the pedal on the metal?
What you can't do is what Max Gannett did on the previous drive, is force balls, give any sort of chance for the Meat Fiddlers to get their hands on the ball. As we do get the second half started, they're gonna have to get just calm down, hit the open receiver, much like what we saw Mutation do in Division 6D finals. They're just gonna have to relax, set the tone, and just play a simple game. I know it's going to be boring, but hit all hooks if you have to for the entire game, and just move the ball, score, and put pressure on your opponents to go and play a quicker paced game when they want to slow things down.
So Gannett is going to be starting on the bench here for the second half as his defense is on the field. Right now the offense, Manny Bezogias coming up right now. So they're 5. So it looks like Mastrangelo has come back into the game. So at least, no questioning his toughness right there. Two-way player of the year, in Bezogias, right? So we're going to have to see him make an impact offensively and defensively here for the remainder of this one if him and his team want to come out of here with the championship.
Yeah, he's going to have to be a true leader here for sure.
So Bezogias waiting to snap. He gets it. He looks to his left. Immediately there to Santucci. Oh, he dropped it. Like I've said it a couple of times, right? It's receivers. You have to make sure you have the ball. It doesn't matter who's around you, where you think you want to go with it. You have to make sure you have the ball secured.
Yeah, because otherwise, I mean, another nice little 7-yard gain. They can't get discouraged, though. That's for sure. They have to stick together, stay tough, because you can't let one play dictate the way the rest of the drive goes.
So second and long now, 2nd and 10, facing the Meat Fiddlers. They get the ball. Over to the left to the flats, pass behind the receiver. That's on the quarterback right there. I mean, yeah, he did hit the receiver in the hands and Scalia, but the quarterback in Bazogias has to deliver a better pass than that.
Yeah.
You can see he's even pointing to himself right now.
Yeah, definitely. As we see on the replay, the pass was behind Kevin Scalia, who's now taking snaps. I know the play concept because it's a play that I've given Manny Bazogias as the Peas Tree playbook has been passed down over to Manny. Joe Santucci has to run that hook a little deeper to give more space to his snapper, though.
So the ball is snapped to Bazogias. He goes to his left. He's flushed there. Caught on the sideline. Nice catcher, Dario Brown.
Yeah, very nice catch. Solid hands, and huge play after two drops. Bails his quarterback out.
Yeah, nice sideline catch. So that's a gain of about, I want to say 8,
maybe
closer
9.
to 9. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. And this opens up the playbook for Manny. He has the option to go for the run, hit a short pass, maybe catch the defense cheating on a hook and go. Maybe he can hit something for a score, but maybe you even double hut because the rushers have been coming in hot for the Demons. I'm not sure he's too comfortable with a double hut situation though. Let's see what he calls.
It's 4 from the long one right here. So he gets the snap. He goes to his left. He's running. No, he's throwing it. Nice back down there. Santucci was open, but stretching out his long arms there to make the play on the ball was Kwang Lee right there. Going to be turnover on down. So now, after electing not to punt, the Demons are going to get the ball now deep in their opponent's territory.
Yeah, I like the play call. It's just a great defensive play. Like you said, in the flats, Quan Lee coming up with a huge back down as Manny Bazogias was trying to come back to the middle of the field.
So Gannett gets a snap. Now Gannett looks to his right. He goes over the middle to right. And I think you were pointing at the receiver might have been wide open there.
Yeah, the whole left side of the field, honestly. You have the post, and the 10-yard hook, 7-yard hook from Neil Wright. Neil Wright is going to end this game with like 9 or 10 catches. The middle of the field, and the Demons going hurry up to try and offset the Meat Fiddlers defense.
Gannett flush is right again. He's going to run. Gets past one tackler in the second. Finally taken down by Mastrangelo at about exactly at the 5-yard line.
Yep, that's safe flag football. Just taking the run, not running, not throwing into double coverage or any tight coverage. And again, the Demons going in a hurry up to keep Meat Fiddlers off pace.
Pass caught, touchdown.
And that's what you get for not wearing your number, the same number all season. We don't know who you are, but touchdown, Demons, taking a 13-6 lead. Look, they're going for 1. It's the wrong play because you should be going for 2, making it a 9 possession or 2. Oh, they are going for 2. There you go.
Yep.
That's a little smarter in terms of the flag football. Why go for 2? If you go up 19-6, you are up 9 points, if I'm not mistaken there. And if you're up 9 points, you are up 2 possessions because the max you can score, of course, a touchdown 6 and a 2-point convert for 2 is 8.
Have to get that 3-point play in for Iggy. It'll happen sooner or later.
Got to tackle him. Oh, good.
Yeah, good tackle right there by Santucci.
Yeah, but luckily he got the flag because if he misses the flag, there's a holding penalty, and then that would move them up for another attempt at that. So
so it would be a 2-point attempt from the 5.
Yeah,
he's always at the 10-yard line.
Luckily he pulled a lot more than the flag, but luckily he pulled that flag out. Great defensive play, otherwise, and keeping it to a 7-point lead for the Demons for now. This again, last drive was a little difficult with the 2 incompletions. That wasn't on Manny per se. We have 6 players on the field. It's not Leo.
No.
So one of their teammates has made it here.
Bazogias not looking nice passer to the right-hand side. Just trying to figure out who that is.
Yeah, but Dario Brown with the catch, but where Brent's trying to here just figure out who came to the field. Maybe number 7?
No, 7 is Mastrangelo.
Oh, the tall guy over there.
And
the wide receiver on the right side of the offense here.
So it's either going to be, at least according to the rosters that I have here, it's either going to be Tesseri or McNeil.
Either way, this is huge for the Meat Fiddlers now to be playing a balanced game. So even though the Demons are up 13-6, right as Ryan McNeil officially here entered into the roster, and we'll talk about it in a second as Manny takes a snap.
So Brazil gets flushed to his right. Good throw right there. He avoided the sack. Obviously, there's no completion right there, but he just got the ball out of harm's way. Led the fight another down.
Yeah, what a lot of people are confused about, sometimes is why is this player able to come into the game? And the fact is, if he's on the roster, which obviously he is, you can come at any point into the game, even if there's 1 minute left, even if there's been 5 minutes played into the game. If you're on the roster, you can come in at any point in the game. There's no halftime rule. That doesn't exist. And obviously we're in the playoffs. You cannot add a sub or someone off the sidelines of the field, which that you cannot do once the game has started.
Yeah, it used to be a halftime rule where you had to get there before the end of the first half, but that obviously has been scrapped and passed over the middle behind the receiver once again. Falling incomplete. That was intended for Scalia. Yeah. But what you were saying, obviously Iggy's right, but again, you have to remember, you have to play 5 regular season games to qualify for the playoffs, right? You can't have one game and then, I'm here now. No, you have to play at least 5 regular season games to qualify for the postseason. Correct,
which McNeil has done. Yep. And there in that last play, Kevin Scalia's got to find that soft spot in the zone. He got open, but just ran a bubble hook a little too much to the outside when he should have just sat and sat in that soft zone and seen what his quarterback has seen, and that's what you would have wanted to see throughout the regular season, that chemistry develop.
Zogis gets the snap here. He looks to his left. He goes there, pass over the hands of the outstretched receiver, and Brown almost picked off there. Shiban had a chance to get he's a little mad at himself right now. He thought he should have had the INT.
Yep. I know this play concept very well. He was trying to hit a 10-yard sideline hook. Yeesh, that was a little bit overthrown. That does now set up a 4th and 10 situation. Down. Yeah, look, a punt puts them on their own 10-yard line. Maybe if you were at midfield, maybe you punt just to put them on the 1, but honestly, you don't give up that much yards here by not punting. The keeping possession of the ball is a lot bigger, and Manny Bazogia is shifting his formation around a little. He may have seen something that he likes, maybe down the field on a skinny post. Let's see what he goes with.
So Bazogia wastes a snap. He gets it. Looks to his left. He goes there. Another pass to Brown right there. Same spot again. Picking up the first down, a gain of about 11, maybe 12 right there.
Huge play. Let's see if this was a wheel as we see it on the replay. Yeah, wheel from Dario Brown. Man, if you're the Demons, you got to know that's coming. You got to be ready and be ready to communicate before the snap, not even during the play. You got to know that, hey, what are we doing if it's a post-wheel concept? Who's picking him up? No one picked him up. And that was... Brent, maybe we didn't express it enough. That was a critical down in this game because you're down 13-6.
Exactly.
You do not convert that. You give possession back to the Demons, making it, if they score, they make it a 2-possession game. Now you're starting to chase and your guys get tired. That was huge by Meat Fiddlers.
Yeah, if the Demons get the ball back and the score, it becomes a 19-6 lead at the very least. Then it's a 2-possession game right there. Good sack.
Let's see if it's officially a sack. Yeah, 1 or 2 yard sack here. Again, the fact that it was on first down, you have some wiggle room to play with. And the Meat Fiddlers being outside of the 10-yard line when they picked up that first down can pick up another first down here. So it is not a first and goal situation. Look, I would hit something short. Let your guys like Dario Brown, I would have said Leo Diokamakus, just to get the ball into your speedy receivers, make them hit miss flags from the defenders, which this Demons team doesn't often do. But let's see what Manny Bazogias has in mind. Maybe hits intermediates.
I have an update now on who that number 0 is. Figured it out. Pass over the middle, behind the receiver again, off the hands of Brown. Almost picked off once again. And that seems to be what he's doing. But again, if he would have looked to his right, Bazogias, again, the rush is coming down in his face fast. He had a guy wide open on the right sideline.
Yeah, he got a little
comeback hook.
Yeah, he had a little too much focus on the on the short drag. You gotta look a little deeper on your first read should always be deep as a quarterback, and then let your drag cross the middle of the field because you're not going to pass it to him before that, and then start look if that deep hook isn't there, then you come back and look at your drag that comes across the field. He stared down that drag a little too much the entire way for Dario Brown.
So the player we're talking about here, it's actually, I'll get to that after this play. Bazogias with it, going to his right again, wide open. I'm not sure what the receiver was doing. He zigged, and the quarterback thought he was going to be zagging. That was number 7 right there. He could have got into the end zone. That's Mastrangelo. He had a touchdown earlier. If he backs up 3 to 4 yards, it's a guaranteed touchdown.
You're absolutely right there, Brent, because the defender just stood still, looking at the quarterback, caught between two minds. Do I go up for the rush? Do I back up with my DB? He kind of stood still. Yeah, that's just receiver awareness, right? And feel where you are on the field, because Manny Bazogia saw him. The ball landed right where the front of the end zone cone is. That's a 4th down situation. Do they go back to that post wheel? Demons better be ready for it. Let's see.
Yeah, so that player actually wearing number 9 usually is number 0. It's number 9. It's Ben Englesian.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm butchering his last name. I asked him earlier in the season. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's Englesian. Anyways, that's who has a couple touchdowns and the sacks there. Demons caught. Touchdown! Beautiful catch right there. Diving one made by Scalia. Gets up a little gimpy, but he gets the TD.
Oh, wow.
And his team is now down by 1, 13-12 Demons.
Okay, great, amazing catch. Great catch. What a ball. What a ball by Manny Bazogias to place it right on the back line and give his receiver a shot, because he didn't have much room there. If that ball's a little more towards the blue side of the turf, which is out of bounds, the receiver can't make that incredible catch. That great ball placement, great catch, great series right there from on 4th down too. That is ballsy, man. Manny Bazogias has this team hanging on a thread and coming in the clutch.
So you see the Fiddlers already 0 for 1 on a 1-point conversion. They've only had 1 successful conversion the entire postseason. Let's see if they can make it 2, and that pass is intercepted. So a 13 is not going to run that back. Yeah, flag guard right there. So a 13-12 lead right there for Demons.
And the two teams getting a little chippy.
Getting a little, chippy right there. And that's kindly right there. We see Santucci coming in there, delivering some springtime greetings.
Yeah.
To his opponent.
And the referees right now just calming both sides down. You don't want anyone to take an OC and get 10 plays off. He's Conrad right now talking with Ibrahim, explaining to his guys, calm down, think about it. You don't want to be kicked off for 10 plays, because on the play what happened, Quan Lee comes up with the interception, quote unquote, on the extra point convert and swats the hand away of Dario Brown, who was trying to tackle him. Dario says, "Hey, that's a flag guard." The flag comes in a little late, and then the madness ensued. But yes.
So if they're calling flag guard right here against the DB, wouldn't the snap be?
No, the flag guard you can't carry over. It's just a dead. It's what the referees are discussing right now. Oh, you're right. They are
5 yards back.
They are backing them up. Okay.
It should be not first and goal. It should be first down from the 5.
Okay. All right. I don't know all the rules and its applications. I thought I did, but the ones on the penalties on the converts are always a little confusing. Whether they're minor or major, or do they carry over? But of course, we have the best refereeing crew out here for this, as Max Gannett takes a snap going deep.
Going deep. He has a man open. Nice defensive play coming over, batting it down at the last second. And that was by number 9 there, Scalia.
Yeah, great. He definitely had the inside leverage. That's what Max Gannett saw. He needs to put that ball more on a direct line and not float that ball, because that gave Kevin Scalia the time to come over and make a great defensive play on the ball.
And that's perhaps a touchdown taken away right there by that play by Scally. But you're absolutely right. Obviously, your quarterback as well, you would know just a little bit too much air under that ball. You get more of a line drive throw right there.
Yeah, Max Gannett has a great deep ball on the sideline go with an arc and balloon. That needed to be a dagger.
Quick slant there. Good tackle there by Santucci.
Yeah, he's coming up clutch with the tackles for a 1-2 yard gain there. They're making life tough here for the Demons, putting them in a 3rd and 8 situation right now. Max Gannett with the deep ball, like we were talking about, you need to be able to make different types of throws when you're out there. Gannett has a great deep ball that needs an arc, that Russell Wilson type of touch on the deep ball, but you also need to be able to strike one down the middle. Let's see if he's able to do that, because he's been having that skinny post open over the middle.
Catch was made by Shikarchi. And that's being flushed off his back foot in the air. A wobbler, and it's caught.
Tackle evaded, and another one.
And another broken tackle.
I think he got the first down. We have a signal for a first down. Yeah. Oh wow. Making an absolute play out of nothing there. A back foot over the crossbody throw by Max Gannett. Definitely had the power there. The receiver able to shake one defender. A second defender gets tackled by the third, but not after a 12 or 15 yard gain. The great play to make something out of nothing.
So that's Zayden Kongyu looking like Deebo Samuel going against the Eagles defense. Breaking off the tackle.
Of course you had to. Of course, Brent.
Gets the snap after the first down over the middle of the right goes to the sideline. Pickup of about 7, maybe 8 yards right there.
And maybe got stepped on, or maybe, again, that's just the funny way that Neil Wright runs, but not after, of course, a 7 yard gain or so.
Yeah, so second and short right now for the Demons offense. A plethora of options right here. What would you do right here, Iggy? Would you take your shot to the end zone, or would you still just keep marching down the field, picking up chunk yards at a time?
Because it's second down, I would think about maybe doing a post wheel on the right side of the field or on the left side. Either way, referees just lining up the flags on Neil Wright, the snapper. You can clearly tell that the corner is deep. I would have run a post wheel. He's going down the middle for that post again. Incomplete. Manny Bezogias with the pass down there.
Yeah, Bezogias, good job there. Yeah, with the pass deflection, like you said. Would have been nice to see him pick off that ball. And again, that pass was intended for Englishen, pardon me.
Yeah, so, there's different types of throws you need to make. If you see that your short defenders are the linebackers or the inside guys are staying short, and if you're running your guy on a skinny post, you need to hit them at the 7 to 8 yard mark, not that balloon pass. That gives the time for defenders to get there as Max Gannett goes off for a run here.
Yeah, he is going to run exactly. Goes over the middle now, picking up a ton of yards right there. So that's a pickup of about, I want to say, 7 yards or no?
It looks
first down. Yeah,
no. It looks like a 10 or 12 yard gain.
No, you're right. You're right.
He was able to get the first down with his legs, and it's still a first. It's not a first and goal. They can pick up a first down at around the 3 yard line. So look, the Demons though, last time they were here, they threw that interception. They got to take care of that football.
So 1 point game right now. Doesn't say it on the screen, but it's a 13-12 lead right now for the Demons. Pass to the sideline. Getting his feet in and getting out of bounds right there is by Kongu, number 3.
Yeah. You got to see that a little sooner, and now Gannett's seeing that now that the corner playing so deep. A sideline hook at 2-3 yards, and your guy can get another 3, get closer to the end zone. That's exactly what he did. Meat Fiddlers are showing their defensive coverage right off the bat. Let's see if they show it again. Yeah, Scalia's, I'm telling you, he's backing up a lot. And Demons, I like that they go into trips a lot. Let's see if you see a quick out.
And that goes to his right. Gets pushed there. Pass over the middle. And they're going to call it a sack, yeah.
Yeah, Dario Brown with the speed. A little, yeah. Again, it looked like to me like a tie. Of course, Rayan has that better view, better than us up here, as we're on the far end of the field. But a tie normally goes to the quarterback. That's something, again, it's something you could challenge. I wouldn't suggest it. But if the Demons if ever a quarterback feels that they clearly got the ball out before the sack had been attained, that's something that you may want to challenge.
So it looks like they're not going to make that challenge right now. So third down, I believe, right here for the Demons.
Yep.
Trips formation to the right.
Yeah.
That's where the ball goes. Nice move and another. Oh, no, the tackle was made, actually. Yeah, I believe that's Santucci. No.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Bazogias. No, Santucci actually came up with the tackle.
Oh, no.
Both of them got the flag.
Both of them got the flag. Okay,
Tip of the hat to the both of them.
Well, as we see it on the replay here, there was a quick hook, and he got his hips a little low, but Manny, outstretched already on the ground, was able to make that touch, first down saving tackle. And this is fourth down for the Demons. Once again, going in that trips formation. This is going to be interesting. Now balanced formation. That's way too close to the snapper, but they're not going to call it. They're going for the jump ball again.
Corner caught. Oh, out of bounds. He made the catch, but he didn't get his feet in. So good play there by the Fiddlers, able to come up with a defensive stop of their own. They get the ball back now.
Wow.
Iggy, I got to ask you, how much momentum now does that defensive stop give the Fiddlers offense?
Oh, yeah. You could tell they were fired up. Now this offense in Manny Bazogias is going to be in rhythm here. That's what I'm going to at least think. They're ready to go. The defense is still coming onto the field. They're a little lackluster. Fiddlers are ready. They're waiting for the snap, and is going. He said there's a little miscommunication from the referees. Conrad was not ready to set. Manny Bazogias had asked Rayhan, "Are we good?" Rayhan said yes, and he said, "Okay, well, I want to snap the ball." Conrad, though, was not just ready, and we're going to see what happens here. I think they want to challenge. I think the Demons want to challenge the touchdown catch or incomplete pass that was called.
Okay, so that makes sense.
That's why they were maybe huddled up here. The offense coming off the field, the defense coming off the field. They were talking amongst each others whether they wanted to challenge that play or not. Now, on this one again, so the official call on the field was an incomplete pass. We need a great angle of this, so I'm not sure where our sideline camera was. Our bird's eye view is going to be perhaps a little too far to tell.
And that's the thing, right? There's no cameras on the pylons, right? So that's going to be huge right there.
This is going to have to be the camera angle that we see, that our viewers are seeing right now.
See the pass to the end zone. There's too many players in the way.
Bodies. There's too many bodies.
So he definitely missed the catch. There's no dispute on that. It's just where do his feet land,
that's
right?
It.
And you have to have 2 feet in.
So maybe not that we can superimpose both images together, but he clearly catches the ball, meaning we just don't know inbounds or not. Maybe from this bird's eye view, it's really far.
To see both players go up, and I can tell you right now, there's a foot out of bounds by the receiver. The left foot is out of bounds.
There
100%.
There you go. So it's very likely, we don't have the official word just yet. We do have a referee crew in the in reviewing the exact video replay that you guys are seeing at home. So. Looks to be called incomplete. The call was incomplete.
Yeah, exactly. You need indisputable evidence, right, to turn this over.
Right. There. It looked like the foot was out of bounds, and exactly like you said, there needs to be video evidence and proof that there was enough to overcall it, and that his 2 feet were clearly in bounds, which we don't have. So whether we can confirm the call or there's not enough video evidence to overturn the call, either way, this looks like it's going to be an incomplete pass, and the Fiddlers are going to go to work.
So regardless of how this play turns out, there's 12:56 remaining here in this second half. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now the score's finally been updated. So like I was saying before, it's 13-12 lead, right, for the Demons, up by 1. Mm-hmm. So obviously, if the play somehow gets overturned, I mean, it will be a touchdown to be a 19-12 lead. But here we go. The best replay we're going to have right here is the one showing in our top left corner here.
Yeah, our viewers are not seeing this one, so
and again,
yeah, I think there. So what we're reviewing that you cannot see at home is a zoomed in version of the bird's eye view, and you can tell there that his foot is out of bounds. This should just at this point it's a long review. The call should stand here. It should be an incomplete pass, and Fiddlers will be going to work.
So obviously, right now. The one positive that maybe the Demons could get of this case, they're not getting the touchdown here. It's going to be called in a matter of moments. The momentum, though, that was given to the Fiddlers, this little stoppage of play right here. Do you think who do you think this works out for more?
Yeah, exactly. The Fiddlers were ready to go, right? They wanted to, take advantage of the turnover. As we have the official call from Rayhan, incomplete pass. Now that the Demons also lose a timeout because of the challenge, so. And they use their challenge, lose the challenge, lose a timeout. Both teams now have one timeout each. But that said, the slowing of the pace down favors the Demons in this case because the Meat Fiddlers had that energy, had that hype energy going into the next huddle, which has now been subdued. Gives a chance, though, for Manny to have a cooler head and be smart with his play calling.
So fresh to the downs, defense makes a stop. Let's see if the Meat Fiddlers can capitalize. Bezogius waiting for the snap from him, and that's going to be, should be offside. Not letting the receiver reset. Are they calling it here?
No, they're letting him reset. Very nice.
Lucky. Yeah, that was McNeil who went outside. Later rival Santucci catches it on the sideline. He breaks a tackle, almost the second one. He was dreaming of the end zone right there.
Ooh. Yeah, Quan Lee, normally a sure-handed tackler there, just missed enough. Ibrahim Shaban right behind to come up with the tackle because otherwise Santucci's gone there.
So that's a gain of...
it's a first down.
Yeah, no, it's first down for sure. It's
like
down.
a gain of 12?
Yeah,
12 or so?
Yeah, that's just wondering, 12 or 13.
Yep.
Yep, so good job moving the change right there by Santucci. First down now again. Bezogius goes to his right. He's going to keep it. Haven't seen him do that too often.
No.
So he got about 7 yards right there. He got it to the rusher cone. You see on the left-hand side there, that big orange cone is where the rusher has to line up. The rusher has to line up 7 yards off the line of scrimmage, either 1 yard to the left or 1 yard to the right of the snapper.
Yep.
So now this sets up 2nd and 3 right here, maybe even or a long 2 perhaps, like for this Meat Fiddlers offense. So maybe that break actually kind of helped them a little bit as well, right? Kind of game plan.
I think a timeout was called on the field, leaving one team or the other with no more timeouts, and I'm not sure on which side it was.
I think it was the Meat Fiddlers. So the Demons.
Well, either way, questionable decision. Yeah, a questionable decision for the first down, but for that, I don't know just yet. Either way, this gives a chance, again, to both teams. Even though there was a reset, there was long enough time period for that challenge that honestly, the slowing down of this, to me, feels like it was a Demons timeout. Either way, it's 2nd down and 2 with Manny Bezogius about set to take the snap here from Kevin Scalia. Referees are just making sure everyone's set, and the play is whistled in as Manny Bezogius takes the snap, hits a snapper. Oh, just outside the outstretched hands of Kevin Scalia. Incomplete pass. We have a 3rd down situation here with 5 plays remaining in the half. So and you know what? Maybe the Meat Fiddlers took that timeout because we are now whistled in 5 plays. So they wanted maybe an extra play. They took the timeout to get 6 plays remaining. This is officially now we're in 5 plays remaining territory. So that Demons touchdown that was no good is looking and looming large on them right now. Meat Fiddlers have 5 plays with a 3rd and 2 situation to find the end zone and potentially win Division 6. The drama's unfolding here at Marie Victorin.
Yeah, so they're at about the 17-yard line right now. So 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
You taking that shot at the end zone, or
no.
you making sure you pick up the first down?
No, you need to pick up the first down.
So Bezogius looks like
he's going to run
by himself. Yeah, he runs, he picks it up. So he gets the first down right there. I think he would have been better off throwing that ball to the sideline. He had a guy open for like a 7-yard hook.
It's safer. It's safer though. It's a safer. You cannot fumble or get a turnover by running the ball. And even if he didn't make it, even if he was short, it would have been a 4th and 1 situation. But here, fresh set of downs. 4 plays remaining. This is the game. This is where the defense is either going to make a huge play. Looks like they are in cover 3, which is surprising. Let's see if Manny Bezogius can hit that.
Well, okay, why is that surprising to you that they're coming out in cover 3?
Why would you be in cover 3? I would hit something short and let my receivers do the work. Look at the sideline. Hook at 2.
So caught there by Scalia, and you see the look on my face right now. Like, why are you throwing that pass? He has Santucci open for like a 10-yard hook on the sideline.
Yeah, look, it's right here on the sideline replay. There's no one within 10 yards of Santucci. Give him the ball. Let Scalia maybe do a 10 in or 10 hook. It's pretty. They're almost in a stacked formation here on the right side of the defense. Quan and
that's exactly what they're in.
You're leaving a 2-yard hook on the sideline. Look, if I'm Santucci, or if I'm Manny, the quarterback, I'm telling Santucci, line up on the sideline. I'm hitting you on a 2-yard hook, and you run up the field.
And Kung used the corner on that far side on the right.
Same thing on the left, on both
They're
sides.
rolling a stack. You can run hooks all day. Pass over the middle. Oh, right through the hands of the receiver. Oh, he wants that one back. Dario Brown was able. There was a nice pass right there. Split both defenders right through the hands of the receiver. He would have been open. He would have got a touchdown. That would have been a touchdown right there. Right, at very least tackled inside the 5-yard line.
Right. I think more so there as we see the replay. But yes, great ball. Splitting the two defenders. Yeah, he would have been on the white yard and a white line, which would have been a yard short.
2 yards. Yeah, about a yard or two short.
But he would have picked up a first down, and that was very close. I'm telling you, though, these sideline hooks are wide open. Let's see what Manny has in mind. I think that's not going to happen, though. So let's see what he's calling here.
So he gets the snap. He looks to his left. He goes there, and there's a sideline hook. First down, Satucci. Oh, no. So it looked like he got into the end zone, but they're calling, Yeah, he batted the hand away as the defender was going. Shaban was going to make the tackle. But is this after the first down? No, that's the only thing.
Yeah, so Bazogia is seeing the same thing we saw. Look, enough yards to pick up the first down. The penalty is going to bring them back 5 yards, but importantly, it's that it's a first down. Yeah, he gives him a shove, pushes him down. That's definitely a contact on the receiver. It is a first down. I believe there's 2 plays remaining, and it's going to be they're in red zone, and that's going to push them. Right
now the ball is about the 7-yard line, 7 or 8 yard line.
Yeah, it's on the 7 because the cone is right on the edge of the end zone, front goal line of the end zone. So there should be 2 plays remaining in the game from the 7 yards out. This is here's the game. It's in 2 plays. It's the last play of the game. Oh, we just had the last play of the game signaled by Rayhan. This is the final play of the game. The Division 6 finals is coming down to the final play. Here we go. Final play from 7 yards out. This is all the pressure in the world is on Manny Bazogias right here.
Little surprise right here. Demons aren't calling a timeout, but I guess they're confident in what they have dialed up here on defense. Here we go. Division 6 championship on the line. Final play. Here we go. Bazogias gets the snap. He looks to his left. Goes to his right over the middle. One hopper. Falls short. And the Demons are your Division 6 champions with a 13-12 victory over the Meat Fiddlers.
Wow, what a defensive game, and the better of the 2 defenses today. Demons coming up with the game-stopping drive there at the end. They fully deserve that the championship here as the 2 teams handshake each other. Oh, great defensive battle. Honestly, give credit to Meat Fiddlers too. They had a great game. Man, they showed some adversity, being down 5 guys, being down 4 guys. They made it a tight game. They had a chance to win it there at the end. But all the credit in the world to Demons' great defensive effort and just scored enough points there to get the Division 6 championship.
So usually when you win a championship, right, resiliency is a word that gets thrown around a lot, right? We saw the Demons right there distribute some of that, right, or display some of that, pardon me. They had that touchdown they thought would be a touchdown that was turned away. They had a couple of fourth downs that didn't go their way, right? Listen, their opponents had the ball within the 5-yard line. Obviously, the penalty got to push back to about the 8. But they stood tall and made a defensive stand to get the W here. What for you was the turning point in the game for the Demons?
Honestly, it's that last drive. Their defense stood tall because you're right. They themselves faced some adversity here. They had that touchdown that they challenged that didn't go their way. They threw an interception once they got near to the red zone. It was really the last defensive series. The defense has carried them a lot this year, and it led them. That was their turning point in the game.
Yeah, again, it's an unfortunate ending for me. Phillies, listen, they lost their top receiver there earlier in the game, but they fought back. You have to give them credit. Actually, going to shoot it on to Rob in 2 seconds for the championship presentation. Here we go.
Here's the championship banner. This is yours to keep, guys. Put it on the cape. Last thing to present, guys. Last thing to present. Finals MVP. Finals MVP voted by the staff goes to Ben Iglesian.
Yeah, Ben. You get the gloves. Oh yeah.
I'll take the team picture for our IG.
Yes, sir. What do we do? What?
Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Good stuff, guys. Ben, I'll take one with you with the plaque. And my buddy here, Elliot, has some championship T-shirts for you guys. So you can
Thank you, Elliot.
There's mediums and there's medium larges and a few smalls in there. Okay, so go ahead, you guys can help hand them out. Here, Ben, I'll take your photo.
Est-ce que l'audio, ça
Who got only
il se
small?
un peu ou pas tant? L'audio, est-ce que vous avez quand même...
Right, so welcome back here. We saw the MVP being presented to Ben Iglesian. Well deserved. A couple of big sacks in this game, a couple of touchdowns as well. Saying to you earlier, I had a chance to meet his brother Zach earlier in the season. He's actually going to be playing running back for the Concordia Stingers this coming fall, and he talked about how him and his brother are extremely athletic. Obviously, an athletic family. We saw right there the MVP of the game. I think it's well deserved.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. He came up. I mean, now looking back, the first play, the third play of the game on third down came up with that huge big play. It was really the only big play that we saw from both sides, and it was him coming on the 39-yard gain and coming away with the 1-yard touchdown after that. So yeah, he definitely had the game-winning